Get the help you need from Asbestos Mold Inspections Coastal Bend.
All right, everybody. Now, we are so excited to sit down again with our friends at Asbestos Mold Inspections of the Coastal Bend. Today I'm here with Art. They're one of our trusted advisors, and I think when it comes to things like mold, lead, asbestos, you want to make sure there is somebody you can trust here in the area to give you advice and the best service possible. So today we're going to elaborate on lead, something I think a lot of us may have heard of. We're not talking about the lead in your pencil. We're talking about the lead that could be in the paint in your walls or somewhere else, and that could be harmful to you and your family. So before we start, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Now tell me exactly what lead is.
So lead is just a soft material, a metal, liquid metal that they've added to paint stuff. Other, items, coatings, lacquers, stuff like that kind of has been over the years used in commercial settings and residential settings.
Okay, and for anyone who's familiar or who has purchased or lived in a home that was built before 1978, correct. I'm guessing that's when the big alarms went off that was like, oh no, lead is bad. So lead might be very common in homes built before that time in the paint, in the walls, right?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah. How harmful can lead be? What does it do to us?
It can provide for young children health effects for learning disabilities. Okay. Their reproductive systems can be impacted. So it's a pretty impactful thing that parents could be concerned about.
Absolutely, and not just for kids. I'm sure it can be harmful to all humans,
yeah,
right?
Correct.
Okay, so something you want to take into account. Now, as I mentioned, this could be protocol if you've ever made a purchase on a home built before then, but what does a lead inspection typically look like?
So typically you'll have an inspector show up. We use an XRF analyzer. It's usually maybe a 45-hour and a half depending on what you're looking for. And it's just testing walls, surfaces, windows, seals, areas where children might come in contact with is kind of one of the areas that we kind of focus on some of those for pre-purchases, as well as HUD inspections too.
Okay, so this is something that you're kind of in cahoots with the city, with the real estate organizations to make sure that things are safe. Now you are able to use a machine which makes the process pretty quick and easy. That is not typical for all lead inspections, correct? There's a little more of an invasive form that you might come across. So you want to make sure you choose the right people. There's
you'll have in the past where people will come in and they'll actually cut corners and
like chunks out of the wall, ceiling.
Right. And
we love that when we're trying to sell a house, right?
Yeah, and that's the last thing you kind of want to move towards when you're trying to find out if you have lead. We're providing a service that's a bit less invasive,
more advanced,
and exactly. And also results are pretty quick. I mean, we get a quick turnaround for people.
And this is actually more affordable, right, than the other version?
Yes, you'll be pretty surprised on how your average everyday person can actually get that test done.
Fantastic. Okay, so everything you need is right here with our trusted advisors at Asbestos Mold Inspections of the Coastal Bend. Tell me where we can go for more details, how to book you guys, or find out what other services you offer.
Our website is one of the good places that you can go, AMIcoastalbend.com. And also our phone number.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, when you call them for help, make sure you let them know Coastal Living sent you. They want to make sure you, the customer, are taken care of regardless of who you use, which is why we're giving you all this useful information. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.